Hey, it's Shaheen. I'm going to do a mini reading for myself. As many of you know, I've mentioned that I am leaving for New York City and I'm going to be gone for 3 months and actually leave on the 31st of this month. So on Saturday, I'm leaving. And I'm really excited to go to New York, to be there, to experience everything that that city has to offer, and to be doing a new design job, um, and to just really be able to experience that whole thing, because I think it's going to be a great experience for me. I'm going to be there with friends, and I think it's going to be wonderful for all of us to be around each other. As many of you know from my post before, I was in London over the summer between June and September, and that was for me such an amazing experience, a life-changing experience, and in many ways it was very alchemical. I felt like part of me was being transformed and being sort of coming to life and growing, and it was this metamorphosis that I was going through. And I felt that London was more of an internal sort of journey that was all about going inward and being with myself and being independent and listening to my own intuition and my own thoughts, my own feelings. And I really learned a lot about myself, my dreams, my goals, what I want out of life, what I'll what I will put up with out of people and out of experiences and things, and what I won't put up with. So I really learned in that time in London about boundaries. And so I think that this experience in New York is going to be more of an external experience, and networking and meeting new people and really taking in new cultures and new colors and sights and sounds, which was all part of London as well. But I think that this time it's about me reaching from a place inward that I attained while I was in London, or that I attained, and London was part of that journey. So I wanted to just pick a card to see how is this trip going to go, how is the ending of my time here going to be, and how is this trip going to go once I get to New York. So I'm actually going to choose two cards. A card that represents the ending of my time here for now, and a card that represents the new beginnings and the beginning of this new chapter in New York. So I'm using the playing card oracles, which I absolutely love because I just think they are such interesting cards, and they really are fabulous. They speak to me really well. So, just shuffle. And already a card came out. So we'll lay that one aside because I'm going to still pick two. And I'm going to start with this card. This card is called the Garden. And I love this card, the Eight of Hearts, because this card is all about attaining the things that you've manifested, or the seeds that you've sown are now growing and they're now coming to life, and you're starting to see that. And for me, I feel like this card is so powerful and so significant right now because I feel that I worked really hard to manifest a new opportunity for myself. And though I didn't really know what I wanted to do next, I had no true intention of going to New York this winter. I think that that was part of me casting out into the universe and saying, I'm ready for this next experience that's going to build me up and allow me to grow. So bring it to me. And New York is that experience. New York is the flower from that seed that I planted. And so this to me is a blessing. And I love how beautiful this card is. This is a blessing. But I think this is also saying be very careful of what is to come next. Be very cautious. Take in the beauty, but don't become intoxicated by it. So that's my interpretation of that for myself. Now this is the card that talks about the ending here. So the ending of this chapter here for now. and it is the 3 of clubs. And this card is beautiful because as soon as I look at this card, I see wishes and things being fulfilled and feeling an intuitive sort of calling in a sense and kind of guiding. And I think that this card is saying that for the experience, the last bit of the experience here, I know that this is the right thing. And so I am able to happily close this chapter and happily pack my things up and take this next journey. And that this is part of the dreams and the things that I wished for and the goals that I had set out to attain. So this is talking about me achieving what I want to achieve. And by closing this chapter, I am allowing this next thing to unfold and this next adventure to take place. So I'm really excited about this card as well. And then this card represents the trip to New York itself and the beginning of it. Now, this card is also a 3, and it's the 3 of hearts. And as soon as I see this, I am reminded of a song that I really love called The Wild Heart by Stevie Nicks. And that song is all about setting off on your own and taking an adventure and being free. And one of the lines that she says is, "Don't blame it on me, blame it on my wild heart." And I love that with this card because I think that we're all being guided by our wild hearts. We're all being guided by that thing inside of us that truly wants to come alive, our spirit, our intuition. And I think that this card is saying that when I get to New York, that I'm going to learn to trust even more the feelings that I have. And I'm going to trust even more my sense of direction when it comes to my dreams and my goals. And this again can be a warning as well, this 3 of hearts, because it says once you've opened the door that you've been seeking to unlock, once you open that door, you have to be ready to deal with not only the good but the bad. So there's always pros and cons. So this card is saying be ready for what you've manifested and be ready to really take in the journey that your heart has led you to. So that's what I feel this is saying to me. And I'm really excited. I think that these are great cards, and I feel that this is going to be an amazing trip. And so I'm closing up everything here, all of, saying goodbye to my friends and saying goodbye to my cat and packing all of my things up so that I can get ready for this 3-month long trip. And I will keep everyone posted because I'm going to be blogging and making videos and talking about everything I'm doing. And I'm definitely going to be adventurous and really allow this trip to be meaningful to me and allow this trip to be a part of my whole process of manifesting my dreams and my goals. And I'm really glad to have the support of so many people. I know a lot of you have wished me well and had very wonderful blessings. So I want to thank you for that. All right, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.